What's up, y'all? It's your boy Mashuu. Coming at you today is another EpicSeven video. We're going to be talking about the Breath of Orbis. Many people might be confused about where to place their Breath of Orbis. I'm here to help you guys find out where to place them and where to find them, depending on where you guys are in the game. Welcome to the What Are the Breath of Orbis and Where Can I Place Them video. That sounds like a really long isekai anime title. What are Breath of Orbis? They're materials that you get from clearing chaos gates in different parts of the story. I know, I won't have you search for them, but you do get 5 just for completing the tutorials. You can find 12 additional Breath of Orbises going through the story, and another 12 going through unrecorded history. With Chapter 2 just being released last year, it introduces to us Sidonia, where you can find 5 more Breath of Orbises for 400 AP each. That's a lot of points. Here's where you can find them in Sidonia, which brings our total to 34 Breath of Orbises in all. Now that we know where to find them, let's see where we could place them. Your priorities of which sanctuary building to upgrade will change according to your progression. And keep in mind that there is no right and wrong when upgrading each of these. They really depend on the variables of how much you play the game, what are you currently trying to achieve, and so on and so forth. In the early to mid game, you are likely to 1. Have cleared the main story map in Rotania, and 2. Likely to have jumped immediately into the second continent, Sidonia. Granted, you should probably go through unrecorded history first if you're trying to follow the main storyline. As an early to mid game player, let's say you clear the story and then want to farm in Sidonia, you probably have around 12 to 14 pieces now. One thing you'll notice very quickly in EpicSeven is that you need gold and sky stones for everything. Make sure to get as much gold as possible from this feature, especially if you're free to play. When you add 3 upgrades into the Mirror of Light, you can collect 3,000 gold and 0.7 sky stones every hour. That is value. You can even +3 the Benedictory Sanctum for a 50% chance to gain double the rewards. If you're feeling lazy, you can add an extra Breath of Orbis into the Cradle of Life. That way you can store more rewards when you log back into the game. The second thing you want to focus on is getting that promotion material. Immediately go to the middle building and level it to 3. This will allow you to nurture 3 creatures at the same time, whether they're penguins or phantasmas. It may be a good idea to level the Time of Blessing as a way to slightly speed up the process of nurturing those creatures as well. Does it all make sense? This is all to help you get golden sky stones and level up in promotion materials to upgrade your heroes. Now, let's go to High Command. It may be hard to acquire some of the currency in the beginning of your journey. You can +1 each of these buildings to open up missions for you to acquire gold, stigmas, ancient coins, or conquest points. Trust me, all 4 currencies are important, but you can cater the missions to whatever you need at the time. And I know, there's 2 other buildings that we haven't talked about, but we'll get to that in the next video of part 2. See you later.